Afternoon, everyone. Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic along with Silverback. It's a warm one, guys. We're not going to do this too often, but we can't skip Tulsa, Oklahoma and their giants here in downtown. Thanks for joining me, guys. Let's go have some fun. I am along with Diana. Rode up here with me. Is it a little warm?
Very
a little bit, yeah.
Very.
Well, let's start at the front. We'll walk on down, see what we can find in Tulsa. Yeah, this is where it all starts, guys. Meadow, gold milk ice cream. That's all a neon sign right there. Yep, got the big greetings from Route 66 Tulsa, Oklahoma mural. And over here, I guess, is where you put the stickers. You can see Justin's been here recently right there. We'll put one next to him.
Right here?
Right there, yeah. Perfect. Christened in Tulsa. It is certainly a town that has embraced all things Route 66, but what they're most well known for is this. And dare I say, the one place that has more converted muffler men fiberglass statues than anywhere else on Route 66. An American icon giant, as they call it here, with a fresh coat of paint here at Tulsa's own Meadow Gold Mac store. I gotta be careful about magnet collecting today because this is the one street where I could really overdo it and load up on too many magnets and patches, but they're everywhere, guys. So we got this one right here, then right across the street, we got one playing a guitar and a cowboy hat, cowboy boots. Look, Diana found the pins, and that same company has several Mufflerman pins. There's magnet, there's even Buck Adams in a metal magnet right there. There's a new soda I haven't seen yet, Route 66 edition Mood Bruh. Prickly pear and lime, okay. And they do have them cold also in here if you want to try one for the road. So when you come in here to the Meadow Gold place, it's kind of set up almost like an antique store because there's different booths of artists from all different kinds of Route 66 stuff. So you get a whole variety of different stuff to look at in here. And the air conditioning works amazing in here. So see over here, there's even books for sale. There's some more artwork over here. I think I found my patch, guys. My patch says Land of the Giants, and it's colorful, and it says Tulsa. I like that patch. Okay, I found the creepy robot section made of different metal parts. All sorts of, I mean, some of these I really like. That apple is hilarious. The watermelon, and I think that's a pear. That is awesome. It's art, guys. Lots of art in here. All right, Diana's still shopping. I went with the Mood Bro Orange Cardamom Vanilla. I'm gonna start with that one. Might be back in here later to try another one too. Ooh, it's like, remember those orange creamsicle ice cream they used to sell at McDonald's like in the 90s? That's what it like melted in a can, in a cold can, so it reminds me of. All right, next across the street, we got the 66 Collective here. I think it would be nice at night too, because I can see the neon in all of these signs. See the horse one? And then there's B&H. This may be some sort of another similar that has a whole bunch of shops. And then the H&C Ranchwear down there. I don't know. A lot of this is new to me in 9 years, you know. They're individual stores, okay. Sacred Scents, Goldsmith Jewelry Repair. But hey, again, they've all got awesome neon signage out front. This is the one. This is the one, guys. Buck Adams here. I'm gonna tell you, she wasn't here last time I was here. She's new. They got a Uniroyal converted cowgirl here with cowboy boots. And an old trailer here. Little vintage trailer. A waving pig chef, perhaps. There's a robot. They are open here. Oh my gosh, it's so colorful. And then the iconic, and I mean absolutely iconic, Buck Adams. Holding the atom bomb there for the the 100th anniversary of Route 66 looking glorious. I just want a magnet of Buck Adams, like just like that. This place officially is called Buck Adams Cosmic Curios with a gift store inside. Diane, I'm going in to get some AC again. Yeah, inside they got postcards here on the rocket. They got some more cold sodas, so now look, I can try even another flavor this time. And we'll just grab one in every store. These tiny, tiny little Buck Adams magnets. Actually, my magnet option. They got the metal Buck Adams up there. They've also got the pig that greeted us. Mood Bra. Melon berry basil spritz. Basil spritz. I mean, it can't, look, we tried all those weird ones at Pops. This can't be any worse, right? And we liked a lot of those. Yeah, different?
I like this one way more than the other one.
What?
Yeah.
Watermelon, yeah, I'm getting the watermelon vibes too. Ooh, it is. It's just as good as the other one, actually, yeah. I don't even know what this place is. Got a moon. It says Disopolis, but that doesn't really explain what it is to me. Another neon up there that says Disopolis. Well, there's a bunch of, like, dinosaurs, but I don't know. Oh, it's an art gallery. I'm gonna skip that. Now I'm gonna see vinyl record stores all day in 110-degree heat on the motorcycle. Look, there's even, that's a neon vinyl record player that would be lit up at night. I can't do it. I can't do it. The record will be completely ruined in 5 minutes out here. All right, looks like another Uniroyal girl here at the Pearl Shops. She is holding looks like a catalytic converted, I don't know. But yeah, she is very flashy. I'm looking right up into the sun, but I'm telling you, it's gorgeous. Well done, Rosie. Oh, that's Rosie the Riveter. That's who that is. Haha, love it. We're also scoping out a spot to eat. There are a couple different restaurants we've seen so far, but we're gonna walk the whole Tulsa Strip before we decide. Here's Ike's Chili. I love the brickwork on this one. But of course, you gotta have a neon sign if you're on this street, and they do have one. All right, well, we're gonna try to get our kicks. We're definitely getting our steps. This little chicken wing place. You order at the trailer. You order at the little trailer. I love it, guys. So actually, Diana's the one that just pointed out the red light chicken place here is a converted garage service station with the garage door out front. I don't know, I was just looking at all the neon. It's letting up the side of my face. I didn't even know. Yeah, it's an old service station garage converted chicken place. So we got some buffalo chicken wings to snack on because we're gonna save dinner. Actually, next we're gonna go over to one of the definitely the most famous Harley stores on Route 66 here in Tulsa. Got to get my t-shirt and check that out. Then we're going to go see a movie tonight in Dolby with our AMC A-list passes. We haven't seen a movie since Albuquerque. Yeah, that was the last time. There aren't very many on Route 66. In the big cities like Tulsa, Oklahoma City, Albuquerque, yeah, of course. And then when we come out, it might be dark. We can go explore more at Tulsa. So we're making the most of this little bike trip today, away from the kiddies, you know?
Like you really need a break from the kids.
Hey, we love our kitties. We just sometimes we just need some time away. Yeah. Hot chicken on a hot day.
That doesn't sound good.
I don't know. Really, we're just enjoying the air conditioning.
Yes.
If there are two Harley-Davidson places to stop at on Route 66, this is definitely one of them. Kingman, Arizona being the other one. Mother Road Harley-Davidson. But here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Route 66 Harley-Davidson, guys. Yeah, it's legit. They are definitely a stop you have to make. We already went inside, got some air conditioning. I already picked out my shirt. In fact, will you show them which shirt I picked out? We also just needed the AC break and to get a little bit of water. They did have lots to choose from. There's 3 different ones. So that's the back. It's got the thunderstorms and lightning and says Route 66. And then the front, look at that. It's a vulture from like Roadkill Cafe on an American Harley for the 250th. Yeah, my 104th Harley t-shirt. We're down here at the mighty Tulsa River. Okay, maybe it's just a little, maybe it's a little creek. I don't know. It's a park that has shade. How about that? Yeah, we are shade whores now. I'm telling you. Not seeing any bikes. Nobody's riding. Not seeing any RVs. Nope. Not seeing any RVs. There's nobody in an RV on Route 66, except for a few rentals. But here at this park, I don't even know what it's called, but there's a bridge, and then there's a lake. It's probably a pond, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a pond. Well, at the top of the hill, it's a strange slab. A strange slab I wanna show you here. Yeah, we're gonna walk up the grassy knoll here. The grassy knoll, and it's a concrete slab. See it? It's about 15 feet wide by 15 foot wide. I am standing on top of a Tulsa time capsule, guys. Yeah, I've shown you guys lots of time capsules. Never one buried. Usually they are round cylinder style time capsules that are locked up, and what the cities will do is they'll bury artifacts from today. So if I were to open up a time capsule here in 2026, I would put a brand new DJI Osmo in there, a new MacBook Pro, sealed, Morgan Wallen's new record, brand new, sealed, and I would put it in a time capsule. And then I would say, you can't open it for 50 years or 100 years or sometimes even 200 years from now. You can't open it. Underneath this giant slab of concrete, in 1998, they buried a brand new 1998 Plymouth Prowler automobile underground, brand new. And in 2048, 50 years from that date, so 22 years still left, they're gonna rip this open, this time capsule, and they're gonna see what that 1998 Plymouth Prowler looks like. That's a fun one. Unless a tornado rips through and pulls it out earlier, we are still in Tornado Alley here. So, but no crazy weather tonight. Once again, we've been really blessed with just record-breaking heat wave everywhere. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can confirm the air conditioning is working. Toy Story 5, 6:25 p.m. in Dolby, yo.
Scan the QR code and schedule your free
yeah.
the credits roll of this amazing deal.
There's Diana. All by herself. This is how we like it. Dolby all to ourselves. The really good sound, the vibrating seats, the power recliners, popcorn. Right now we have the whole theater to ourselves. Toy Story 5 in Dolby. We're like 15 minutes early, so Diana's using the restroom, and then I'm gonna use the restroom, and then we'll start eating popcorn. I got riding beard, look. It's getting long, guys. You look incredibly reclined there, Diana.
I look very comfortable. I'm very comfortable.
Good. Enjoy the popcorn. Let me test that for you. Okay, thanks. Movie, guys, was great. Toy Story, they really did well. If you're a Toy Story fan, they really, really did good, and it was great in Dolby. The sun has set, it's cooled off at least 10 degrees, I would say. Yeah. It's still muggy and warm. We wanted to drive out to these neon signs that have been restored and preserved. However, we went back and forth, there's nowhere to pull off. So I think this is why there's not too many pictures of them. We're gonna go on a serious walk, but we finally figured it out. So Route 66 that runs down there, there's no parking on the road. It's just lanes. You can't even stop. And then there's nowhere to turn off except for a hospital with a security guard on the other side of the river. So we're gonna walk over, there's like a bridge that goes over Route 66, and then there's a neon sign right there that says Route 66, and then there's a stairwell, and then we're gonna walk all the way down to where the signs are, which, I mean, they're so far away that you probably can't even see them. They are off in the distance above my finger. That's where we're heading. It's a long walk.
What river is the one we're gonna cross right now on the bridge?
That's the Arkansas River there. Arkansas River. And, Chunks just texted me. He said it's 2 hours. 4 hours past his dinner time.
That's exaggerating.
Is it 9 o'clock? It's still lit at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it doesn't get dark.
Wow. We just came into that new time zone recently, so we're like we're on the west end of the new time zone. So, well, this will be a good little walk. At least it's not as hot as it was earlier in the day. So for the first time on this entire trip, we are walking over Route 66. See the Route 66 OK? OK stands for Oklahoma there. Yep, still cars drive. You can see how there's just nowhere to stop on that bridge. So you gotta walk. So we're gonna go down the steps and go walk all the way over there. This is by far the hardest we've worked for a Route 66 stop, look, photo op. But again, everyone that we've been looking at and all the research, all the pages that we follow, nobody's going to see these restored signs. It looks like it. I think they just don't know how to get to them.
Yeah, there's no parking and it's dangerous if you slow down.
Is that blocked off?
Oh, no way.
Hang on, we may not be going either. So again, I haven't shown these shields in the road. Route 66, OK, Oklahoma. We are greeted by this piece of art. This is really cool because this is turn of the century. Look at the two collisions of horse-drawn carriage travelers and look at the expression on his face. He's like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do here? As his horses are like, what the heck is going on with this automobile with tires? And this guy, get out of my way, hippie. I got places to go, we got people to see. The girl in the back seat, look, she's got a kitty cat in her lap. A kitty cat going on Route 66, and Mom says, you keep that cat from yowling. Oh, I just noticed, look, he's got a dog, so it's dog versus cat. It's like Yang back there. Yeah, they got the original Route 66 bridge is all closed up. It's actually called, as you can see, the Cypress Avery Memorial Bridge with the Route 66 emblem, and it's the original Route 66, but it has not been maintained in a very long time. Grass growing. It's just a 2-lane with a little shoulder there. They built the new interstate right there, and cars are whizzing by like crazy. We can't even see them. We can't even see their headlights, and they can't even see down here. So again, Arkansas River right there. The old Route 66 bridge that's closed. Well, wait a minute, just because it's closed to cars, nope, they got it locked. It is closed to everybody. So we're gonna have to, we're not giving up though. We're gonna go back to the newer alignment of Route 66 that's marked as Route 66, and we're gonna walk down and still try to see these old neon signs, but there's no sidewalk. Okay, that side has a sidewalk. We have to use the crosswalk right here to get to the other side of Route 66. Little adventure before we get back to the kitties. I haven't told them about the cats and the bus. We're exploring on the bike. Tulsa's a big city.
Yeah.
Not that I don't feel safe in Tulsa, but there are some areas of Tulsa to avoid. I can't base the whole city off what I see on Patrol Live, but certainly it's easier and safer to park the RV, plus it's plugged in, so we would have had to start the generator up at 7 p.m. and we're not there, so it gives us more freedom to explore on the bike. And the tire's doing good. No issues with the tires, so I guess we lucked out. We are back in business on the Harley. There's the Arkansas River. It's full of Arkansas. That's what fuels it, the Arkansas. There's a Harley Stevenson on Route 66. And there you can see what we're dealing with right now here. 9:02 p.m., 86 degrees. See where my thumb's at? Feels like 93 at 9:02 p.m. Ouch. Woo! When we get done with Route 66, I think Route 66 will have molded me into a different weather person. Like, I think I will just be able to deal with other heat better. It has been, I've been struggling. Diana's doing fine, I think, but I struggle out here. Like my pants, my jeans, even though we went and saw a movie, they are soaking wet in places that are unmentionable. Can't wait for a shower. But that's the other good thing. So we paid for our space so that we have power air conditioning, unlimited hot water, water hookups, sewer. So it's like being in a room for us, except we get our cats. We're getting closer, kind of. Can you see them right there? we really are getting closer. There's a train coming by over there. Diana just pointed out, she just said, isn't that the musical road or a musical road? So we're looking right here. See that? I believe that's similar because there's some brakes. Right there is a brake where there's no, I think that is an old musical road on Route 66, another one. Maybe, I mean, we got nothing but time. We could get, after we get back up to the hill, come back down here, make the U-turn, then come back, ride on the bike. I don't know how I would record it.
I'll record on my phone.
Yeah, maybe hold your iPhone like between your stomach and my back and just kind of protect the air and see if, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's worth a shot. I'm pretty sure that's an old musical road there in Tulsa. Oh yeah, we're getting closer now, guys. All we gotta do is hop this rail and run across Route 66 to see it, because it's in the middle of the median. We're gonna do this. Okay, ready? Run, 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 run. We're running, there's no sidewalk. Oh, totally worth it. Totally worth it, guys. Oh, check it out. There's 3 of them here. They are original, restored, refurbished neon tubes, gloriously lighting up Route 66. Look at my face, it's lit up with neon. Oh, that's great. And it's right where the bridge actually ends. The original Route 66 alignment that we couldn't take, it ends, and there's a Route 66 attraction right here at the Neon Park. Oh, that's awesome. Will Rogers Motor Court. I believe it's lit on both sides. Oh yeah, the cowboy's actually lit correctly in this one. They need to repair the other side so you can actually see the blue jeans and the blue shirt and everything on this side. Wow, that is so cool. And you got the interstate up there that can't see any of this, and that's hilarious. They're driving by, but they built it in a way so that only people on Route 66 get to see it. So the Will Rogers Motor Court neon sign, here's a picture of what it looked like right before it finally sold in 1977 and turned off all the neon until right now. We got the Oil Capitol Motel with the chasing lights and the arrow pointing to where you could come cozy up and go inside the Oil Capitol Motel. And then the other plaque here says that the Oil Capitol Motel opened in 1958, and that one actually stayed open until 1994. Man, before going dark and being brought back to life here. Just to prove that we're in Tulsa, I love the green and white, the Tulsa Auto Court with air conditioning, and it says there's vacancy. That's fantastic. Look at the tires. See the tires spinning with old school neon? Oh, and the tail light is blinking like it's flashing red on the tail light. That's awesome, man. As for the Tulsa Auto Court, which is probably my favorite of the 3, I love all the green. This one opened in the 1950s, so shortly after Route 66 opened, and it remained open until 1989. I guess the 80s were not good for these old motor courts. And I love how it's called an auto court. Not a motel, not a hotel, an auto court. Well, Diana's gonna go get the Harley for me and pick me up because I'm not gonna make it. You'll learn quick, it's easy.
Why don't we just do those?
Yeah. Wait, yeah.
You could just ride back in one of those.
Yeah, don't you just swipe a card and then you can just ride these on Lime Uber? I'm pretty sure, yeah, and there's 2 of them literally, I think it was meant to be, Diana.
I've never tried one of these.
I literally think we should do it.
You could put your phone here.
That's cool. Okay, we just scanned the barcode on the handle. It says it's $1 to start and then 48 cents a minute. We can probably make it back in 5 minutes, I think. Wait, we got the stairs. How are we gonna make it up the stairs? Oh, we go up and around how we got the bike. Yeah, we could do it. Yeah. All right, headlights are on, brake lights are on, we're good to go. All right, kind of sketchy with one hand, but we're going. Looking good. You don't need brakes. You don't need no stinking brakes. Actually, we probably do. This is nice. We are Uber liming across the Arkansas River. Yeah! This is so much better than walking back. Looking good back there. Whee! Man, my whole life I've made fun of people on these when I'm in the big cities, but I'm telling you what, this may be the greatest idea ever. And I think I will do this more often. Like, yeah, guys. We're going up the hill and mine is slowing down dramatically. We're still moving uphill, but very, very slowly. Very slowly, but...
Oh my God, are we that heavy?
Well, your battery said you only had 3 miles to go. We are gonna make it though. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna crash. Oh, I see the bike. I see the bike. Oh, now we're getting faster. We leveled out.
Great idea.
Great, I will never make fun of people on these again. Oh, that was great. That was awesome. Yep. And we're there. Scooter to Harley. The Lime scooters. All right. All right, goodbye Lime scooter. It is dark, guys. It's dark. I got to get my clear goggles on. We're going to go back and see the kitties. And I guess I'll probably show you camp as part of this video too. I'm still sweating though. That helped dramatically. That was a lifesaver.
Yes, it was.
Good idea,
We've
Diana.
been walking all day.
See, she's a keeper.
Yeah, we've been walking all day. We need
Walking and sweating all day, yes. Yes. We stopped at Wally World because Diana wants corn. I told her the saddlebags are full though.
I'll make it work.
You're gonna make 3 of those fit?
Yeah, I'll take 3.
You can't beat the price. Look at that. 25 cents a piece. I guess we're grilling tomorrow.
Yes.
All right. And it's the next day, guys. We've got some cicadas going on here in Oklahoma. I did want to show you our site. Today we are taking a day off, not leaving at all. I really just feel like the both of us just needed a spot to hook up. So I did some research and found this place. I'm not going to tell you what it's called. I'm not in love with it. It's not an RV resort. It's a very cheap RV park, maybe an RV park. Let me just put it this way to you. It has the word shady in the title of the area here. And there's no bathrooms, there's no clubhouse, there's nothing. Everybody here, our closest neighbor here, lives here full-time with skirting. Our neighbors up there live here full-time, and they all have plants out and everything. That's great. And then they have, I believe, 2 sites that are for people like us traveling. All we needed was to plug in, but it is nice to have water and septic also, and a trash dumpster right there. It's a little sketchy because our site has this over here with some broke down cars and then a trailer back there, and the trailer's like falling apart, missing a door, mold. However, there's a brand new F-250 truck that keeps coming in and out and doing something back there, and we don't know. I mean, it's great kind of not having camping neighbors right next to me right here. I'm actually grilling up some chicken. I gotta flip it, my low and slow, but it's not the most comforting feeling looking at this. I mean, how are they living in there? It's falling apart. And there is no front door. It's completely off. And yet, like I say, a brand new F-250 keeps coming in, and I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he just recently purchased the property and he's trying to fix it up or something. But I'm doing my chicken low and slow here on the grill. It's definitely been a while. This is the first time I've done my chicken on the road with the grill, actually be able to take the grill out and use it comfortably. I mean, it's not comfortable. I'm going inside and enjoying the air conditioning nonstop, but Diana's gonna do her corn ribs over on this side here in a bit. I mean, I'm not gonna hate on the place. It is a 30-minute ride to downtown Tulsa. And there's a couple other things that we could also see while we're here. We could go do Sapulpa, which I think we're gonna do in my next video. We could go past Tulsa, ride all the way to Catoosa, Oklahoma. So yeah, we're just gonna see chunks in the window there. It is hot outside, guys. Chunksimus Monksimus. That's my dude, man. That's my dude, man. Yep. So, just enjoying the record-breaking heat here. And every time I flip, I usually go back into the bus and just kind of cool down, kind of stand in front of the AC. Even though it's 80-something degrees in here, that's the best we can do. It is nice to just kind of sit here and enjoy some AC on me, little breaks and stuff. Guys, be well. We'll see you in about 3 days back from Oklahoma. Bye, guys.